Hey!
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Board Game House. Am I in my?
Your head is in my window.
Wait, no, it's not.
Thank you.
How's everyone doing? It's Board Game House.
I got that fresh kid, bro.
This way.
I
do not.
Tonight we're playing Rear Window by Funko Games. As you can see, we are set up a little bit different. We're actually using the same setup we use for D&D, which makes it a little bit weird. So if you see me looking over here, it's because I'm looking at chat. Hello, Sunny. Hello, RDL. Hello, Catskills. Hello, Rennie. How are all you lovely folks doing? Hello, Trombone Dalek. Dalek. Don't squish my cat. But yeah. So tonight we're playing Rear Window, which is based on the film by Alfred Hitchcock from 1953. I don't know that date because Derek just said it was out in 53. So I'm going to sound intelligent for a minute.
It's true.
But yeah, so...
The moment you lean forward, your head is going to be in my window. Yep.
Okay, well, I won't lean. I'll try not to lean forward.
Please get out of my space.
But yeah. Is it that close?
I'm that short, and you are that tall.
This way a little bit. Let's do this. A little more. No, wait, too much. Come back. Back a little bit more. There.
That's caught on the table too, so. Now lean forward. Ah, there we go.
Okay. I will offset myself.
Thank you.
Since you're so short. But yeah, so tonight we're playing Rear Window. We're using this setup for tonight. We'll also be using it on Friday when we're going to be playing Bank Heist. This is a game we picked up at Gen Con. It's one that Derek's really been looking forward to. For tonight, he's going to be playing Alfred Hitchcock.
Yeah.
And Megan and I are going to be playing
The Watchers.
The Watchers.
Jimmy Stewart and
Grace Kelly.
Grace Kelly.
I'm playing Grace Kelly. Megan's playing Jimmy Stewart.
Obviously.
Yeah, that's definitely how that works out.
Huh?
But yeah, before we do that, a few quick announcements. If you missed it, we did episode 10 of Curse of Strahd, which is up on our YouTube right now. Go check that out.
Do the thing.
All the episodes are up there. If you were excited by where it left off and what the possibilities could be about us going to find a wizard in a tower by a lake that may or may not actually be there, tune in on next Monday because we're doing back-to-back Curse of Strahds. All the rest of our schedule is up on our socials. It will get a little bit weird in March because between me traveling a bunch and then Megan and Derek being gone for a week, we'll find out what happens. I know they're gonna do some games while I'm gone. I may or may not do a game or two. Maybe I'll do sovereignty with you guys or something. But we'll also probably miss a couple of streams as well. I think that's everything. Do you guys have anything you want to add or anything?
No.
Just getting myself centered in my window.
Find your mark, Megan. Yeah, I'm going to switch over to the main cam so we can see the board, and then Derek can kind of go through, explain the game to everyone. He did a quick brief overview with us. And
Ariel, it's because I got the shitty camera.
We'll get you a better camera. Jesus.
Ding dong!
Hey! 3
3
years! Hello, friend!
3 years.
Wow. Wow. 3 years.
I'm going to switch. Now, I make no promises that this all will not be messed up, but we'll see what happens when I switch over. Hey!
Hey!
That's not bad.
Here
You can
is
probably zoom in a little bit. That's all the space we're going to... This is all the space. Nothing's going behind your old
The issue, if I zoom in, we're going to lose left and right. Do we need
This
these on this board? Do we need to see these
You can
things?
put them at the bottom.
Okay.
I can't yet.
We can scoot all this down if you want.
Well, I was intentionally trying to keep your board.
I'm not going to move my board. I'm just saying so you all can reach it. We can move everything else down.
I would appreciate that as a short.
So I will zoom in just a hair.
That was not what I was expecting. Your side is cut off.
It's because I have it centered for D&D, and so it's all different. It's weird.
Okay.
Actually, we can't, like I said, we can't really zoom in because right there
we
was.
go. Yeah.
It's fine.
You can see most of it.
Yeah.
Okay, so Rear Window, obviously based on the 1953 film. I am going to be playing the director. I'm not going to be talking about the game while the game is happening. But I will be keeping silent. I'm trying to get these watchers to try and correctly guess the owner of each apartment and what their specific attribute is. We have 4 days to do that. If in any way they correctly guess both the person and the attribute to the correct apartment and get all eight points correct at the end of any day, the game is over. Everybody wins. In order to get you all to guess, I'm going to be putting out window cards that they're not quite as artsy as Mysterium. They are much more specific to this game. Some of them have colors, some of them have actual people's faces on them, some of them have activities that people are doing. None of them have anything specific on them. There's going to be a lot of just sort of guessing and inferring about what I am trying to tell you. So basically, what we've done already, we have picked out 12 attribute tiles that I'm going to shuffle and put on my director's board. This is a director board that's going to be hidden from them the whole time. That's going to have the actual solution on it. At any time, just like Mysterium with the Ravens, I can play one of my scratch cards, or whatever they're... Slate. To discard any number of the cards in my hand and redraw up. The other thing I can also do is straight up discard cards. If I have a card that I don't think applies to anything, I can put this boy down, face down. Basically, it puts you all at a little bit of a disadvantage, but it also means that I don't have to use one of the slates if it's just one bad card.
Okay.
Ariel, yes, it is Prospero Hall.
Prospero Hall is the designer, and then it's distributed by Funko Games. This game board basically gives you all the rundown of everything that can happen.
Oh,
And
I see. I was like, how are we supposed to put the little things on there? We're just pointing at the pictures.
Right. The other thing is,
We're not supposed to confer with him.
You might want to. You all can talk. So this is sort of a co-op game. So you all can talk out loud, because you all talking about what you're doing would help me to try and figure out what's going to lead you all in the right direction. However, there could be a murder.
Murder?
If you all think that there is a murder, then you all want to start being a little bit secretive. You all don't want me to think you know where the murder is happening.
Gotcha.
Because if there is a murder, then we all may not win together. If there is a murder, and by day 4 is the only time you can place your murder token. Okay. If on day 4, the watchers incorrectly place the murder tile and are within the 6 or 7 correct point range, I win. If they place the murder tile, let me make sure that this is right. The numbers are specific.
Why don't we move that and we put this here so we can see this?
Smart. Derek needs all this, but...
No, we need those. He has his.
Yeah, I have mine.
That's true. Let's move these things down here.
Scoring. If there was a murder, director wins if on day 4 the watchers guess 6 or 7 spots correctly, but they do not guess the murder tile correctly. So I got that right. The watchers win if on day 4 the watchers guess 7 or 8 spots correctly, including the murder tile. And then we all lose if it's less than 6 points at all.
Okay. I think what I want to do...
I can't see it on the screen if you all are pointing to shit. Even if it's straight up, I can't see it.
Okay.
And I can't see this side, but I can move. Oh, and I don't need to see that side. It's fine.
So each day has 3 phases. There's the window phase when I put out my cards on the different apartments.
Okay.
Then there's the deduction phase where you all chat and decide where you're going to put your tiles.
Okay.
And then there's the scoring phase where I tell you how many you got right.
Okay.
What are these tiles?
So during the deduction phase, you can use any of those 4 tiles. You can use multiple on a turn or whatever. You will never get them back.
Gotcha.
Once you use them once, they're gone for the whole game. But they let you do specific things. The detective lets you all ask me to put a yes or no on a specific person or tile. So if you
So
all,
it's not a window; it's just a person or tile.
yeah, you're gonna ask me to put the yes or no on something that you want to know for sure. Is it correct?
Okay.
The lady here, you all will use that one, and I'm going to put that arrow onto one of the cards to try and tell you all this is what I want you to look at. And then I'm not 100% sure what the other 2 do.
This one, choose any day. You may look at any face down window cards on that day. I think you may want to check what face down window
is
cards. Yeah.
But you're
Black.
saying
You said that would be a discard that you didn't want us to see. So I'm telling you, you should probably check it if it's
Yeah.
specifically a.
well, that's what it is.
Then why would we use this to look at a face down window card?
because that's just going to confuse us.
This one also has to do with face down window cards. So.
Each day, the director may play up to 2 window cards face down. They may want to do this if they don't have a good use for a card, or the card might hurt the director's goals more than help.
So if you all used either of those 2, basically it would tell you, I didn't want to use this on this day. This one didn't apply to any of the things.
Or you're trying to throw us off the track because you're trying to kill someone and you don't want us to be able to figure it out.
But the thing is, sure, but the thing is, I do want you all to figure it out. Because you all do have to get 6 or 7 correct in order for me to win if the murder's out.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay,
that's what makes this difficult.
let's go.
Stephen, if you'll shuffle.
I'm
these
saying it
for
right
me.
now. I do not like Mr. Thorwald.
I also don't like Thorwald.
Is that the guy with the glasses?
Yes.
Yeah. So we have 12 tiles. I'm going to randomly shuffle those. The murder tile is in here. I'm going to randomly shuffle them and then put them out on my director board.
And we don't get to know who we're
No.
I'm gonna do.
anything.
No.
Like-
We're gonna do
You all don't know
lo-fi.
anything.
Okay. It's too bad they don't have a mystery.
Do we do lo-fi or do we do chill?
Chill. Unless they have a mystery. There's just a lot of doo-dum,
They have spooky,
Doo-dum.
but it's
doo-dum, ba-dum, 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 ba-da-da-da-dum.
Okay. So these are going to stay face down. We don't know what these are. Well, you all don't know what they are.
You know what would be better, even than that? Like gramophone. No, like the sound, like
like the static
the
scratch.
staticky, scratchy sound of like a gramophone. Yeah.
Chill.
Yeah. Hi, G.
Hi, Jay. Wait, is that G? Because the first thing you said was hey, hey, not just a purple heart.
True. Did Olive take control of the keyboard?
No, it's
Oh,
George.
man.
That's definitely a George
Definitely George.
thing.
Olive Garden when you're here, your family.
No,
No, it's longer than that.
It's Olive Garden Taste of Italy.
Oh,
when you're-
Olive Garden Taste of Italy when you're here, your family.
So the unused attributes are going in the lockbox. The unused people are in the lockbox.
Okay.
We are set.
Hi, bye, miss you.
Who's hi bye?
G.
No.
What?
Fish.
Oh, fish.
Fish.
Hi, fish.
Okay. Are we ready?
We are ready.
I'm gonna draw my 8 cards.
I assume we're ready, right?
Yeah, let's do this.
Okay.
Any questions?
No.
Numbers.
Just start guessing already.
5, 6, 7. 8.
Although
I wanna know-
I realize that this is probably bad though, because normally these kind of games, you and I are on the same wavelength,
I know.
and neither one of us
Neither
are
of us
ever
are
the same
ever
thing
on
with Derek.
Derek's wavelength. I want to know why the fire escape couple is called the fire escape couple, because right now I feel like they do it on the fire escape, and that's why they're called the fire escape couple.
I'm guessing 1953 they probably kiss on the fire escape.
Let's make fucking guesses, dude. Okay. So I'm going to start putting out window cards. I need to look at my cards.
Window cards. Hi, Bill.
Okay, this thing is directed towards you all. I'm putting it towards me.
Yeah.
Don't look. So that I can see this shit.
Obviously, fire escapes are rickety. Ah, that adds to the excitement. You never know if you're gonna die or not.
You want me to try to tilt the camera?
No, it's okay. I got this. Is fine. Okay. Okay. All right. I have our people. I have our attributes. I cannot tell you all anything about anything, but I am going to start putting out cards.
Might be better to have this here so he can reach over and place the cards. I don't like the word attribute.
It's a weird.
I want it to be attribute.
Fire escapes have a long history of love in the 1950s, a la West Side Story.
Ah, there. Dancing.
No, it's coupled together.
Uh-huh. It's also purple. And a dog. Or is that the policeman?
Let's see, right? Yes.
So
Interesting. So it could be.
I have
Should
let
we
him
wait?
fin-
Should
let
we
yeah
wait?
wait till he
Okay.
does it, and then we'll
there's
start
a whole
talking.
phase for you all to start talking.
Okay.
I have a thought and a process, and let's see if
You have a thought and a process. Oh, wait. I have a question.
Uh-huh.
Do the windows
to the walls.
specifically go with what they are above? Like
No.
this window goes with this
No.
window goes with this?
No.
Okay, no.
Yes. No. Don't. No.
Yes, no, don't. Okay.
That's,
Don't do that.
but that was actually my thought, is that if he would put like this here, does that mean that he's trying to get us
Yeah.
to go with that?
Okay.
But I didn't want to talk about that ahead of time.
Well, I wanted to make sure that it wasn't a rule that I missed, Steven. Attribute. Gee. Oh, didn't like those.
2 in 1 turn.
Did not. That's the max I can do.
Didn't like those.
So
But it's only day 1.
Yes, but we only get 4 days.
That's correct.
All right.
So now you all can chat, make your deductions, whatever you all want to do. Those are the 12 attributes.
Mm-hmm.
We're only using 4 of them. Those are the people. We're only using 4 of them.
Okay.
The murder cannot be placed until day 4.
You think he lucked out?
I think so. I think he looked on at least one or two of them. I have a feeling, woman with this, I'm thinking this.
The cooperative games begin, and Steven
I'm
takes a domineering role.
What about?
I'm literally just talking aloud. We can then move these things around.
Can I have a cup, please?
Do you want the Coke as well?
Yes, please.
I don't know why.
Boudoir suit, is that what you're thinking?
Maybe, I don't know, but that's the vibe that I get from there.
Okay, what do we have here? We have the
That's what
right-
most of this game is, though, is vibes.
So the other option, and we're not necessarily eliminating anything,
Yeah. Yeah.
possibly,
Yeah.
but if it's this, that means that it's not this.
This. Right.
But you will never know.
But we will never know.
I know. So I almost think that
Dancing.
I have, for some reason, this. Where's it at?
I had that thought too.
That is my feeling. That's my gut feeling on that.
I
for
had
some
that
reason.
thought. I actually had that thought as well. With the purple and then the milk.
So, is there anything about cooking?
No.
This
That's a
is
party.
this is just like, I mean, obviously there's 12 and we're only using 4, but just like Mysterium, there's always red herrings.
It's a
as
party.
the director, I didn't look at what those 12 things were. I don't know what the other 8 are apart from the 4 that I put down.
What?
What's going to be hilarious is when he puts that we got nothing right.
So again, like we have her out there,
Yeah.
but the other thought is, what if this is like the art connoisseur? Because there's a picture in the background and flowers and.
Stuff like that is, even though these cards aren't eclectic,
Yeah.
like in Mysterium, the fact that they have so many things on them, even though they're minimalist, they have so many, like, there's at least 3 things on each one of the cards.
The other thing that this could possibly be is actually the police officer and then the klutz, because it looks like she's pushing him over. I'm actually leaning away from it being them.
Are you?
I think we should try Ryder first to see if
Okay.
we get that.
So we can always come back to it. We can always put it on a different one and see if we're right.
Yeah.
But then
I don't feel the drunk is right for that.
It's a party.
The other option
I think we need to
is
go
we
with
use
this.
Lisa and make him point on this card what we're supposed to be looking at.
If we don't use it for the fire escape couple, we need to use it for Miss Lonely Hearts.
Are they the fire escape couple?
Yes, that's the fire escape couple.
Oh. I thought it was like a younger couple.
No, this is the fire escape couple. The names are right there.
Gotcha.
Oh, people fucking on the fire escape.
You don't know their lives. They gotta get away from the dog.
The Pomeranian likes to watch.
I mean, that is true. There isn't a Pomeranian there, so if this isn't, that could also be Anna Lover. But I really feel like Brighter is.
So what
It's a very prominent part
who
of
do
that.
we want to put there then? Because this is going to be then a throwaway.
I feel like one of those two ladies.
This one.
Are we good with that?
I'm good with this to start.
Okay.
We have filled all of the.
We filled all the holes. So for if you guys can't see it, we have Miss Lonely Hearts,
The
with
drunk?
the drunk. We have Mr. Thorwald, the animal lover. We have
Mrs. Thorwald.
Oh, scandal. The
Scandalous.
writer. They don't live together. And we have Miss Torso, the photographer.
Mm-hmm.
And so now you need to tell us how many of these things we got correct.
So
0.
this is why it was. This is why it had me do it backwards. Look away.
Did you get confused?
Yes.
Did you put them in the wrong place?
Oh no, I got it right. I'm trying to match it all is what's messing with me.
Oh, look.
Yeah. Ooh, excuse me. Okay. Let me double check.
You're like, right space, wrong.
What do they What do they do when they get none correct?
Or it could be what happens if we have the right things but in the wrong place. So
It'd
like
be wrong.
if M1 is there, it's wrong.
To me, yeah, it's just wrong.
The first cube for day 1.
2.
Okay. Okay.
Could have been worse.
Could have been 0.
Could have been 1.
All right. Draw your next 8 cards.
Yes.
I think this one is a couple.
You don't think it's the writer? But see, to me, that's just as prominent as the couple in that picture.
That's specifically a couple card though. Like it's a face card.
Yeah, but that's the police card.
Yeah.
And that's her card.
Yeah. Which is why I would have. The only reason why I did that is because of where he placed it.
But he did. But remember,
I know he said that, but that was my gut feeling was how he placed it.
And we both went directly to the purple on that one guy.
Hmm. He also scares me. I don't like him.
Chat, how's your week going? You're halfway through it. I'm reaching out my window.
Apparently our buildings are really close to each other. Toss my trash out the window to you. I'm assuming the trash can is over there.
No, but that's fine. Okay.
I feel like I'm writing narratives.
You're writing narratives?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, well, she can't be out in both of them.
But here's the thing. We're also remember. Go back here and look at this. I think we got her right. I think she is correct.
Think so?
Yes. I think that's one that we did get correct last time. I do agree with you now because of that. There's a couple. There's 2 seats at that table. I think that should be the person.
or the athlete?
No, I'm thinking Globetrotter. 'Cause
Oh
of the
yeah, that
suitcase.
makes sense.
So.
Okay.
I think that this maybe was the police officer, because we got blue
Blue
again.
and blue.
I'm wondering if we don't have the virtuoso
Here?
because of that. But so we think that we got this one right.
Yes.
So far, that's the only thing we think we got right.
Yes. Well, we got 2 right, but that's
I know, but that's the only one that I think that we're more confident in.
right.
So
What if she's right? The Miss Lonely Hearts, because we've got pink and pink.
maybe, but also I'm thinking photographer or the art connoisseur. Picture, picture, picture.
True. I like that.
You want to do art connoisseur, not the photographer?
Yes.
And do we want to say that we maybe had her right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So you're thinking. Can I see that card? Yeah.
I don't know. I'm actually leaning more towards photographer for this one, just personally.
Enjoy your lurk, Arliel.
Why?
Because that doesn't necessarily read to me as a painting, and these could just be landscape photographs. And also, a slightly meta version is, I do think he was looking up what if they got the right thing but in the wrong place.
I don't know.
But we also have blue and blue again.
We do have blue and blue again.
Do we think that maybe it's this guy?
Maybe. So we just need.
Two things. But if she, like I said, I think that my personal feeling, we'll go with our connoisseur, but I do think it's the photographer.
If
Wait
you're
a
new,
minute.
if you just jumped in, we are playing Rear Window from Funko Games in Tammany Hall. What? Prospero Hall.
I was like, where did you
Prospero
Where did
Hall.
you even get that word?
Prospero Hall. The object is basically,
I said
I am the
party.
director directing this
we got?
version of Rear
That
Window, trying to
That
get them to do a little scene, make a movie, trying to figure out who's doing what in each of these apartments. We score at the end of each round, so they know if they got stuff right, because I can't tell them what's right. I would say, a little inside baseball here, I would like to get them to at least 5 correct by day 2, so that we can get up to 6 or 7 by 3, and then narrow it down to 8 on day 4.
What if that one's just correct?
But no, we only had 2, which means that she's not correct.
Right.
And I feel like she's correct.
But they are now debating if my clues are helping them get to the right solution or not. It
What?
seems like no.
What about if he
I was thinking that too.
is the trunk.
As always, if you guys have questions or you want to see
is this?
something, let us know. We'll put it closer to the camera. We'll answer your questions.
So then are we
Funko
going to say
games,
that...
in our opinion, in
Why
our
would he put that-
view,
Why would he put her there then?
the stuff that Funko Games has put out
I don't know,
has
I
been
just-
really, really great. And this is another one. I think we're already deep into it. I think
I mean-
I'm enjoying it.
I don't think...
Yeah, like I don't
think that.
yeah.
I think that...
I like this one though. Like that's a good
She enjoyed the train.
I mean,
Well, she's eating,
hold
so
on.
it's not really a drink.
what we could do, let's use Lisa and have him point on this picture what he wants us to be focusing on.
This one? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I like that.
Lisa,
Okay.
on that picture, what do you want us to focus on?
Director. He's like, I don't know. It was a whole vibe.
That is very much a Derek thing.
It is the vibe. Let's see. Let me look at it again. It was a fucking vibe, dude.
How is that pointed to?
The bucket?
The bucket?
I can't talk.
The bucket.
Is
We
that
already said it was a whole vibe, so. Bucket? I don't know.
I mean, there's also plants in that
Oh,
one.
there's plants in that one. Sure.
Let's go with that.
Sure.
Which means that this guy could
So
be...
not the bucket.
What? Did you move it again?
He moved it. He moved it down. To a glass.
So... But then...
Empty glass.
But if it was the drunk, why wouldn't he point to the bottle of, like, wine?
I don't know, Steven. He's moving it again. I can't tell if it's the glass or if it's the rag.
Unless...
It's the glass. Okay.
Hear me out.
I think it. Here's the thing. Let me explain why I keep moving it, because I really shouldn't move it. That is a limited resource. You all cannot use Lisa again.
Nope.
I'm trying to make it as useful as possible.
Alright, so now we gotta figure out this one down here.
Do you know why I did the writer?
No.
An empty drink, I'm thinking of, like, Hemingway.
Sure.
But
That is over my head. Oh shit, we need a.
But he did two on this one. I don't think it's both those two.
Okay.
I think the drunk here.
Okay. Stop.
I get to give clues in this one that I don't get to do in Mysterium. And my clue isn't helping.
Shock!
He's just like,
Look at the glass!
it's empty.
It's on its side.
Okay, sure. What about this one?
I don't know. We already have the drunk out there.
Oh shit.
We already guessed the photographer.
Not in this round.
Put the drunk over there.
The drunk over here. The thief? Ooh, because of the police officer?
Because the police officer in the previous one,
Interesting.
and that looks like they're accusatory.
Sure, I'm with you. All right, we got it.
Sure, we're gonna go with this.
Locked in.
Locked in. Oh, don't do that!
We got to 5.
We got to 5.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
Your turn again.
Oh yes. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5,
Bye, G.
6, 7. Wait.
Bye, Riley.
Hey,
Sorry, the chat's not in my face right now, so it makes it very hard for me to. Do you want milk?
Milk.
no. I would like another Sprite. Thank you. Thank you. It's hard for me to get up and get out in this setup. Did not ask for cheese.
Let me get back in my window. There you go. I'm in my window.
Find your window.
Woof. I'm using a slate.
You don't have to get rid of all of them, just as many
As many as I want.
I'm wondering now if that's not the virtuoso.
I don't think. Yeah, but I think it has to do with this.
There's been a murder.
I think we're right. I think this one is correct.
Mhm.
Sure.
He's married.
Uh huh. Uh huh. Great. Mm-hmm. I do think that we're right on this one up here.
Okay. So, personally, I feel like we are right with this.
Oh, that's not that one though.
What? Oh, you're right.
Yeah, because I had the same thought with that one over there. I was like, oh, but never mind. I think this.
I think this is a virtuoso though. Music and music, back to back.
Again, not
That's not
the
the
same.
same.
Oh shit, you're right.
This one's B. I think this one's correct. I think this is right.
Move those things.
Yes, please.
You're gonna get confused.
Well, this is the second time that the police officer has come up.
Oh,
So I don't know if it's the police officer or if it isn't the thief. Because I like your theory on that. Also, the thief thing is blue.
Do we think that we had the
I
right...
didn't know that the attributes had colors.
I know, as soon as you did that, I knew that you did not mean to do that.
Didn't know that the attributes had colors on them.
I mean, this is the second time that the policeman showed up.
Yes.
Do we want to guess the policeman?
What if...
What if it's photographer? Because we have a camera and we have the picture here.
I don't think there's enough... I don't think it's photographer. I think it's thief.
Okay.
And I actually think it is this woman. Because we have the girl with the same type of hairstyle. It's not the same, obviously, but it's similar enough. Another woman, and then the actual...
So you think it's this
I do.
with thief?
With that is...
Okay, well we have 5 right over there. So we think
Right.
this is right, we think
Yeah.
that's right, that's 3. And that's right, that's 4.
4. So we got one more correct.
Do we think that it is the woman? Do we think she's one of the 2 from the beginning? Because remember, we had 2 here right here.
Right.
So if we think that we had the woman and her correct, that's the 2.
Right.
Everything else has changed.
Right.
So I say we go with the woman.
Go with it?
I'm just confused now. Then what if B's not this guy?
Yeah.
What is that card for?
I don't know.
That's my whole thing.
Ugh.
The other option we could do is we could choose to do this one.
Choose the attribute tile or resident token on your previous day.
Okay, you says it whether it was correct or not.
My thought would be to do it on him.
On him?
Yeah.
You can only do the yes or no
I know.
on the current day.
No, it's a previous
no, it
day.
says previous day.
Oh, previous day. Very good.
Any previous day.
Either that or we do it on the thief. I just don't know what the piano had to do with it. Or that card.
You don't get any bonus points for not using your assets.
Let's do this. Let's use Jeffrey's, discard this card, and have him give us a different card.
For D?
Yeah.
Okay.
For which one?
D.
D.
Mm-hmm.
Slate.
Great.
Wow.
Derek and I are going to the beach next month. And quite frankly, I cannot wait to have a vacation where I can sit and do absolutely nothing. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna read so much. I'm just hoping it's gonna be more.
You motherfucker! Jesus. The card that you draw next is always the card that you want to have just put out.
Yeah. I'm not sure why this guy's here. Unless it's to take us away from having
Party?
that guy here. Possibly.
That guy's the same guy.
Yeah. So if we say that's the same.
Okay.
Okay.
So then this isn't.
Hmm?
Because
Well,
I'm positive this is correct.
1, 2,
3, 4.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Right,
We don't have
that's
6.
what I'm saying.
So something is incorrect.
Something's incorrect. But I'm pretty positive that this is
What if,
correct.
like I said, this is photographer?
Well, we can try it. We still gotta figure out this one though.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's not Globetrotter and it's not writer.
This one has actual games on it though. I just really don't want it to be the place games with.
Or I don't think it played games with.
I'm very stressed. I need a t-shirt that just says, I'm stressed.
I mean, do we want to use detective to find out if they are correct?
Find out who's correct.
The old couple.
The old couple. We can.
I mean, unless there's something else you'd rather make sure that we find out.
No, I'm good with that.
Is the old couple correct?
Is the fire escape couple correct? Let's see.
That's the only one we have 2 in.
Flip over the detective.
Ah!
But if that's correct, and we think that these are correct, and this is correct,
That was our 5th one.
yeah, that's our 5th one, which means
So-
it's not Globetrotter. So if we know that, so let's do this. So if we think we got klutz correct, take it away. We think that we got the drunk correct, take that away. Okay? If we think that, and we know it can't be the writer,
Yeah. Wherever it is.
the writer, take that away. And we don't think that it can be the, and we can't be the Globetrotter.
Which is down there. Which
Okay.
leaves the virtuoso, leaves so much. What if it is this one?
The athlete?
Yeah, I said that first, because look, muscles.
This is the first time I'm noticing that.
That was the very first
That
thing.
was the first thing she said when she saw it.
Very first thing I saw.
I mean, we can guess it, because we haven't guessed it yet.
Let's try it.
Sure.
Ready? Locked in?
Locked in. I hate that you do it that way.
Okay.
The final day. We have 7 correct.
I'm so stressed. Okay.
It is now my turn to put out the last 8 cards. I have 1 slate remaining.
Yeah. Obviously, we know that. Huh?
Seven of 8 correct. Last turn. One assistant left.
Okay, well, let's fill out the ones that we know.
We know that's correct, and with that, I'm guessing that's correct.
Yeah.
I definitely think that's the
Yeah,
klutz.
I do too. I think that is correct.
This is the one that's throwing me for.
Yeah, I think this one is correct as well. Can I have the drunk, please?
You think she's?
Yeah, that's the one that we've gone with each time, is the drunk. And it's gone up each time.
Okay.
This is the one I don't know.
So it's either her or the photographer, not both.
Yes.
I'm confused as to why. I mean, are you just going that that's correct?
What, this?
Yes.
Yes.
For the record, I'm also stressed.
Do you think those two are correct? That's the thing.
It might be that these two are correct.
Because this is definitely her.
Yeah. But, I mean, my only thought is, what if these two are correct? Okay? Her and, what do you say for her, the photographer?
Yeah.
And what if that one is the virtuoso? Because music. But he didn't use music there.
Or here.
No, well, unless he's assuming that, but he has this. So maybe he's thinking like dressing room. Like she's a performer.
I think you're reading way too into it. I think this was to tell us who it was. This one was to tell us who it was.
Then what's the other one telling us?
I don't know. Not virtuoso.
I would also urge you all to look at all of the tiles that you have at your disposal.
So we're confident in the klutz of the lady, right? That's where we're locked in on that. And we know it's them. I mean, you're right. The drunk and the photographer, the drunk and the lady have been there the whole time and keep going up.
Yeah.
So it's one of these two that's not. Hold on. How many do you have right over here? 5?
5 right over here.
So we think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That was our original thought, yes. And we have 7 over here.
I just keep going back that he has the police officer in 2 of these. And that to me either reads thief or the police officer. Because also, in this one, like, he has the lady. Why wouldn't he just use that over here if it's her?
That's where my thought process was.
Because if it's her, because if he's just trying to get us to get with, like, just to be the couple, why don't you choose either one of those? Because, you know, you have a couple in the shadows. You know what I mean?
I completely understand what you mean.
So I almost think that it's not her. That's where my gut's taking me.
Well, that's the wrong one, so.
Hmm?
But, like, I don't know why this. I don't know why.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Sorry, that's the wrong one. Like, I just don't understand why he put the yellow one over there if he could have easily put it here.
Because he saw the couple. That's what he saw in this one was the couple.
Unless... That's the other option.
Sure, he did use two that had two people.
Two people. He's in the second slot in both of these. She's in the first slot. There's literally a game there. There's two people, two people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I prefer that to it just being the police officer.
Okay. Do we want to lock that in? What did you just do?
I see. I hit the thing. I'm good with locking this in.
Alright, we're locking it in.
Thank fuck. Jesus Christ. Like, goddamn it. The whole time you all just ignored that tile.
I did not ignore the tile.
Obviously, you never
But it
even
was
said
otherwise-
playing games.
I said playing games with for this
The
one.
next day! Oh my god.
I don't know why he's so stressed.
I don't know why he's so mad.
We
The
got
thief!
it.
The thief! It's obviously the thief! The thief! Oh, fuck me. God damn.
Was I
Well,
right?
Willie guessed
that
the
it was
thief
the couple?
once.
That was the last card that I placed. I didn't give a shit.
Then why don't you just switch those two?
There's two people in that shadow!
There's two people in that photograph.
That's not clear enough!
But she is!
What?
That's her.
That's
I
her!
don't care! I was
Wow,
so...
your brain
you
works
all,
so different.
you all knew that it was her. 7 correct. It had to be that.
No!
But I was just trying to... You all ignored the playing games with the whole time. I was trying to tell you, there are two people in this apartment! Jesus. The fucking... You are so locked in on this fucking guy.
The fuck is this?
Yeah, what's that supposed to be?
Blue for the police officer, and they're in love. I don't know, they're playing games. This was a bad hand for me.
Clearly.
And this was the one that you all had no clue about over here, so I didn't want to just put 2 windows. Oh God. I'm glad we won, but Jesus. I thought this was so clear. I was like, they're both in one hand? Blessings from the universe. No, thief.
Photographer. Thank you. Was what we went with.
Yeah, we guessed thief once, and it was
One time.
You
up there.
kept saying thief. You were talking about a thief up here. I was like, okay, there's a cop. I get it.
And then you put the cop down here too.
Because he's part of this?
I get that now.
I'm just saying, it looks so obvious from that side.
Yeah, no, I know. But like...
We can
oh.
switch seats.
No, I mean, it's fun. It's just like... Whew.
Well, I do think we should switch seats.
Yeah, no, we can definitely switch seats. It was just like... I liked it. Here's the other thing, is that before we started, I told you all that we were going to be playing with with one of the doubles. And you all just ignored it the whole time.
Well, no, because it's a 1 of 12.
I didn't ignore it. I just
Nothing here spoke to
nothing
games.
here spoke to games.
Until we
I
got
saw
here,
this.
where there was actually a game being played.
Because there were games on this.
They're playing love games.
That's not love games. They're
That's not-
dancing.
Love games.
Dancing. That's not game. That's not a game. Again.
No game.
No games.
No games.
Look how many cards don't have games on them. There's 2 that have games.
Game, and you put it up here.
That was a mistake.
Also, her. Because we didn't
You
know.
all already had this one. I knew that you all had this one.
Exactly. So
It was a throwaway.
I would have switched this and that, personally.
All right.
If I would have switched this and that,
Uh-huh.
I'm just telling you that based on what else I saw, you would have just been like, it's definitely her. That's all that's saying is that it's her.
But then we had the games in this one. That's why I went to the finally got to the games.
I get it. But also, based on what I sat here and heard for an hour, you were just gonna assume that meant that you were right about the blonde, the yellow woman.
Well, it wasn't murder.
There was no murder.
There was a lot of yelling, but no murder.
And there's my board.
All right, who's gonna be the director next?
I'll be the director next.
We won. I only used 2 slates.
No, use 3.
Use 3.
Used all 3 of them.
When did I use the third one?
You used one whenever you did this, and then you used one in the last round.
Yeah.
Did I use it in the last round?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I know.
Playing games
I should have known from the start. My heart.
Alright.
We're playing games, baby, baby. The love that we had was so strong. Will leave me hanging here forever.
So
Oh,
if I do get the murder,
baby.
I'm trying to get you guys to get to 6 or 7.
In order for you, if the murder comes out,
Yes.
if it comes out,
Yes.
it is one.
I'm asking
of
for it now in
13.
case I know, but I'm asking now in case it does come out. I don't want to ask after like. So what happens with the murder?
So what happens?
If the murder comes out, you win. If we successfully guess 6 or 7, and the murder is in the wrong place,
Okay.
we win if the murder's in the right place,
And you guys get this 7.
and we get 7 plus. Do we want to use the rest of?
What are the other options?
There is Très Chic. I didn't pick that one because I don't know what it means. The Heartbroken, the Gourmand, Looking for Romance with, Arguing with, Making a Deal with, Dining with, and Breaking up with.
Let's do looking for romance with and change it out for the playing games with.
Romance.
Très chic is
Fashionable.
very fashionable.
Okay, well, I didn't include it because I didn't know.
There's the games one back. And then you guys will need those as well. The rest of that stack.
Yes, Arleo, love games is a euphemism.
Here,
In
for the-
Derek's world, anyway. Oh, baby, baby, now this is not right. Let's stop this tonight.
I'm in your window. Okay.
Shift you over just a little bit so you're not in my.
Do you lock your chair? Okay, on the side there is.
I understand how it works. I'm just.
Why is it so fun?
Yeah, why is it so sensitive?
Sensitive. You can switch chairs.
Do you want to switch chairs?
Yeah,
with
this
me?
is disgusting.
Did you boop my nose, Arliel?
No, she's doing this.
Oh. I can't see from here what that is.
Yeah.
Okay.
I really hope it's not murder. I don't want a murder. I don't want a murder. No murder.
I put the board the right way so that the letters were in the right spot. I just turned them around to face me.
Yep.
Jesus. The tiles are selected randomly. You can place the people as you want.
Oh.
Yeah. You can choose the people. You can choose to place the people wherever you want. But the tiles are random. You just draw out the first 4 after you shuffle them up.
Okay.
So from the film, this is not a scary guy.
He's very scary.
He's a traveling salesman and is married to her. And she is bedridden.
Traveling salesmen are scary.
Obviously a murderer.
Obviously. It's the glasses.
Yeah, it is, 100%.
You want to go through and paint like little eyes on all of them?
Yeah.
Just take a Sharpie. Just
Alright,
Like
8
Google
cards,
the
right?
eyes.
1, 2, 3.
I feel like we have a
5,
murder.
6, 7, 8.
Murder.
Now you might want to take a look at the murder rules.
I'm good.
Okay.
I don't remember what the murder rules are. Oh, never mind. It doesn't matter.
Right.
It's fine.
But
Look, we got cards.
obviously the thief.
What the hell is on the table?
She's an artist. She does clay.
That is questionable.
Yeah, that's also the joke in the movie.
Ah!
Murder. It's a red herring.
It's the person.
There is a murder, just not there.
I think it's the guy.
Virtuoso. Klutz. Mirror is broken.
It's cards.
So many broken things.
I'm broken.
God, her posture's terrible.
I'm going to use one of my things.
Who's she having dinner with? Absolutely no one. There's no one in that chair. It seems like she's getting ready to toast someone, but there's no one there.
I don't know. Thief. Safe. Thief. Thief.
Let's.
Could be. Murder. Blood.
Just the blood,
Blood.
not the, axe that's right there. That you definitely didn't see when you put it out the first time.
No?
The good news is, when you're playing a game like this with people that you know really well, I knew that Derek would not have paid attention to the axe in the corner here.
Did I put that card out?
You sure did. And you used it for Klutz. Which...
Sure. Alright, so I think Steven is just
The people.
yeah, he's just telling us who the people are.
Yeah, I agree. That's very smart. Be smart. Okay.
Obviously virtuoso. Painter.
Painter. I don't think we really have anything to go on either of
It's
these.
not the option though. The art connoisseur.
Is a thief,
Yeah, obviously safe.
obviously.
Art connoisseur
Sure.
and klutz.
Yeah.
Locked in.
Locked.
They're out here. 8. Fucking yeah, dude! 1, 2, 3, 4, and we got one of the attributes right.
I was hoping for
I was hoping for 6.
6.
Gut feeling, without
Gut
any
feeling.
information, I
Gut
think
feeling.
that this is the one that's right. I think that this has a lot of information.
So he just chose to.
because he
Yeah.
put the shades out. These two give a lot of information as to what they are.
Okay.
It's just my gut after day 1. Because he also used a slate already.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Excellent.
Hmm. Oh yeah. With the virtuoso. Oh shit. This is why you're not allowed to talk while we're putting cards out. Please don't immediately spit on the board.
I turned to the side and
Not first. There's a painting there. There's so many paintings.
so many paintings.
Another briefcase with handcuffs on it. James Bond.
But wait. It couldn't be that. Don't prep.
And this is why we don't let you.
This is why Derek doesn't get the stream deck. Nothing else is gonna work.
It's not lined up right now. That's not going to make it happen.
What does the shit button do?
Don't push that. That's if we get a hate raid, we push that. It clears the chat. It puts it in sub only mode, and it runs an ad. Okay.
What does the shit button do? It just drops a giant piece of poo.
Cat.
Precious.
She's so alone. Oh, it's he's so alone.
Looking for love
The
in
animal
all
lover.
the wrong places.
Animal lover,
Looking for love.
not animal lover. I read it wrong.
Can I have a Coke, please?
It's right here. Okay, the people are correct.
In all the wrong places. Looking for love.
Oh, she could be the klutz.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, look, her little weird piece of art. What is that supposed to be? It looks like a person with a really big belly button.
What the fuck? Oh, the no upper half of the body?
Yeah, like right here is their like underwear
Like a
and then-
fupa.
and then big belly button.
Do we think she's looking for love?
I don't.
Okay.
I don't. What if she's still the virtuoso? What if she's still the virtuoso? We
'Cause
got
then-
one right.
One additional one, right?
Yeah.
Could be. That's why he put the shade there.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Animal lover, cat for the scary man.
But there's a dog in this one.
Oh yeah. But, and just hear me out.
Mm-hmm.
There's other things and an extra card that doesn't have an animal in it, and that one he knew we got the person right. I don't know.
This door has a lot of locks on it.
Thief. I'm just saying. A briefcase with the fucking handcuffs. And like he's got a disguise.
Sold.
Sold, obviously. Thief.
Obviously thief.
He's upset because he's
He's been caught?
amoral. I don't know what else it would be.
What if he's looking for love?
In all the wrong places.
Yeah. Just two people.
Could be. But who's he looking for love with?
No idea. His wife?
Could be. His pig.
Could be.
But cat, pig, animals.
Alright. Alright, locked it.
8, 8, 8, 8. Hell yeah! Woo! That's the only one
This
that's wrong.
is stupid.
Oh man.
Why do we even have that lever? I turn into a flea, a harmless little flea. I put that flea in a box. I put that box in another box. And I put that box in another box. And then I send that box to myself. And when it arrives, I smash it with a hammer. Art.
So we did get the animal lover right. Or there's a murder and he's trying to throw us off.
Murder. Don't we have to get the murder?
Hmm?
Like, don't we have to say that there's a murder in order for him to win?
For him to win, we have to put the murder thing out and get it wrong.
Yeah.
So he has to lead us to there's a murder, but we have to put it in the wrong place.
I don't think there's a murder.
Me either, because 1 in 13 is not a very good chance. Don't do that to your boobies.
Why would you say that?
Everyone, protect your boobies. I couldn't find my camera at first. Guard them with your life. They are the lifeblood. If anyone's looking for the fountain of youth is titties.
You heard it here first, folks. The fountain of youth is titties.
Yeah, dude. It is. We do need that on a shirt, but it has to be, the shirt has to be made for big tittied women, so it says the fountain of youth is, and then like it's a tight shirt, so it's hidden titties, so you have to lift them up to show people what the actual fountain of youth is when they ask.
But it's actually the fountain of youth is actually that very soft underboob skin that never sees the light of day.
That one scene from the original Tomb Raider where you get the full side boob of not Angelina Jolie's titties. That's the fountain of youth.
How many times did you rewind that?
So many times. Didn't even rewind, just full pause. It's so brief. What in the actual fuck?
What?
No, I don't know, dude. Police, thief. It's right. Oh wait, that's the no. Yeah, we got it right. Orange We got the people right. We know that for a fact.
Well, do we?
Yeah. Based on the math. Because yeah. Based on the math, round to round, we got the people right.
All right, so what's the one that we didn't get? So we missed. Okay, let's look here. We missed 3 on this.
Right.
We went up by 2.
Mm-hmm.
We changed all 3 of these.
Right. The thing is that neither of these say klutz to me.
What does it say?
I don't know. To be honest, I don't know why this one is I don't know why this card says virtuoso. But it could just be that these 2 are just really bad cards.
What if we're being progressive?
Gays in 1953?
Yeah.
Could be.
So I mean, think about it. We've got, like...
Oh, I understand where the progression goes. Neither of these 2 cards say klutz. Jet setter.
It does, however...
Say art connoisseur because we think you got it right here, but then virtue.
I have an issue over here.
Right.
Because some...
5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Right.
And then we just flipped it over here. This is still the one we got wrong. This is the one we got wrong because we could have got it here if we would have stayed with... Nope, that doesn't make sense.
Well, it does make sense, actually.
No.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but it would have been 6 if virtuoso was right.
That's right. That's right. Yep. The math isn't mathing.
Correct. So virtuoso has to be right. And this one can't be art connoisseur. If this is true,
I'm
then
disappointed.
this is klutz, and neither of these are klutz.
Well, we could just see.
Well, we also have all of these.
Let's use some things.
Yeah.
Let's use some things. Which ones are we? We're confused about these 2. So why don't we ask?
Card on any day. We can use this
Yeah, we
on
can use
any
it on
day.
any day. He points to what's most important.
We could do Lisa on this one to see if it is pointing to the woman.
Could. Or we could just see if Virtuoso was right.
Yeah. Do it.
Is Virtuoso correct? I wanted there to be a torrid lesbian affair.
Sorry about it.
Alright. So in that case,
I think we use the arrow to see what on here is most important.
which card? 'Cause it has to be a specific card.
I'm leaning towards this one because it has more stuff. This one could say Globetrotter. I don't actually know.
There's a globe in this.
Mhm.
But I think most importantly, this was to tell us who the person was. It was this that we need to focus on. So this is our
What
card.
the thing is. And maybe he wasn't looking at this. Maybe he was just looking at the art.
Yeah, but
Photographer,
Photographer?
or art connoisseur.
let's go.
It's not art connoisseur.
Let's go photographer.
Do we want to use any more of our things though?
I don't think so. I say that we wait to use those.
If we get it wrong.
Yes. I think it's photographer. The way he was very focused on paintings being photographer last game.
That's
Photographer.
true. That's true. Nothing can obviously be canvases with paint on them.
What?
Pictures are obviously taken.
Lock
by
her in!
camera. Yeah, lock her in. 8. 8!
Yeah!
To be fair, these are all drawings, so everything's going to look like a painting when they could be a photography.
I know.
Could be a picture.
I know. But it took me a minute. I forgot photographer was out there. I probably would have gotten it sooner.
Like literally, picture, picture, picture,
Yeah, I
picture.
know. Once I clicked and I realized he did this and pointed at that, I was like, oh, duh.
We should have done Globetrotter to go to day for him. Just because he reacted. Punish him for reacting. No, director!
Oh, because you didn't react at
didn't
all!
react. You put a bag over your head!
Because I was trying to hide my shock that you wouldn't just choose the fucking double.
We got into day 3.
I'm very upset that there wasn't a torrid lesbian
I
affair.
did it randomly.
I know, but like,
Oh no! The next one would have been a murder. The one after that would have been the Torrid Love affair.
but like, it worked so well
And
that it was
also,
a lesbian affair.
To be fair, mine, you all would have got mine if it wasn't a double. So, I mean, pretty good.
No, the reason I put her out there is just to stick with the woman in pink. Like, that's... I can only flip over 2.
I know.
Thief.
This one had a suitcase full of money in it.
Thief.
No, I wanted to stay with
Torrid love affair!
2 women shaking hands.
Had you flipped this one over for this, I would have been like, that's it, lesbians.
The Lord says no!
Lesbians!
Any other questions about any of the cards that I put out there?
Nah. Why was this not a murder?
Because murder was not an option.
Fucking... Was the pig part of the animal lover, or was that just
No,
happy coincidence?
literally it was the first 4 were to get you guys to get the people.
Yeah, but there's a pig in here. And he loves animals.
I also realized that there's a handcuffed suitcase. I was looking at the guy because that also...
And obviously with those glasses, he fucks that pig.
Oh my god. Derek!
And the safe was because of the fact that it was a thief. Are you taking your turn in the chair?
I will take a turn in the chair.
I'll go... My chair's here.
Yeah, you can go right here. You just will have to fix that camera probably.
Yeah, I'll be alright.
Well, will you? Because I feel like it's going to come up to your forehead. I do have to pee though, so if you all can clean that up while I go pee.
Do we want to switch up the guys down here?
I mean, Megan, it's up to you. Well, Megan thinks like she's the clue giver.
I just mean that there's 3 more Regos that we haven't used.
Yeah.
Chat, do you all like this game? I think it's pretty accessible, and frankly, I was expecting more of the movie to be prominent, which I think would turn some people off because it's an older movie. But it absolutely, it's a good theme, but it doesn't affect the gameplay.
So, like, it's interesting. I think it is definitely a cool take on this kind of mechanic of one person has the key, trying to get the other people to guess it. To me, this also gives very big mastermind vibes. Did you ever play that game?
No.
It's where you have colored pegs, and you have to put them in like.
talk about pegs on the internet?
not pegging, pegs, where you put 1, 2, I think it's like 5 wide, and you have to guess what the combination is, and based upon like right number, wrong, kind of like Wordle, you have to kind of figure out what the combination is.
Sure. You didn't use the lockbox?
No. All right, chat. We should start a prediction. How many times will Megan say, "I'm stressed"? I think that we should set the over/under at 3. Or he's make another counter that's just exclamation point stressed, and it's just how many times Megan says I'm stressed. I feel like very quickly that's going to outnumber the number of games any of us have won.
We still haven't used this ability.
Here it is.
No.
Oh, you're right. No, we used Jeffries.
But the thing is, I don't think it's a very useful ability. You're just looking at 2 cards that they didn't want to use.
Mm-hmm.
I do not appreciate the bets being made.
What?
You can't bet on Twitch.
They're jambles.
I'm so small. Okay. Ugh.
You have to reset all that.
Ugh.
I'll take mine off.
I'm confined.
Stephen, you got a shitty chair.
No, it's not that he has a shit. He has the.
Don't put your weight back, you'll die.
I don't think it's that bad. Alright. Can I redraw if I get the murder?
Although, when I was designing this, the whole time I was designing this, like designing the overlay for this, Avenue Q was in my head.
Avenue Q.
If you want to take the murder out, you can take the murder out.
That means we can eliminate it as well.
Yeah.
I don't need that stress.
Well, so the thing is that to me, having the murder in there, one, thematically, it 100% makes sense. But having the murder in the stack makes the directing job so much more difficult. Like, even more difficult than having a double, having to tell people that there's 2 people in an apartment. The murder makes it so much more difficult because you have to think, I have to tell them that there's a murder, but I can't let them know, I can't allow them to guess correctly. So it does make it harder.
Do you hand me both the mouse and the keyboard for a second? I realize that we still have, there's parts of the green screen right here. It's on your camera. It's right here.
Oh. You wouldn't have pointed out, nobody would have seen.
Yeah, but I saw it, and it's going to bother me now.
I get to choose the people, right?
Yes, you randomly choose the descriptors, and you put the people wherever you want.
Okay.
Here, Megan, I'm gonna make you bigger. Hold on. Hang on.
Okay. All right.
Draw 8 cards.
Okay. Okay, so in the rules, is it like Mysterium when you get to the end game? Like one has to be for the thing and the other one has to be for the person?
No.
No.
No? Okay. I'm just asking.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Actually, I have to go pee. Can you cover that up for a second? I'll go pee.
Oh my god.
I will.
If you're being silent in chat, first of all, why? But also, if you are interested in Rear Window, it is available at Target. Our Target has it. I'm pretty sure it's on the Funko Games website for you to get.
Hey, Cleanies.
I don't really have anything to clean them with.
Well, I guess my shirt will work. Also, I can't remember. I don't know if I just stole your shirt today or if it's
No,
one
it
that you
doesn't
gave
fit
to
me
me.
anymore.
Okay. Because, like, I know that I had some that you gave to me. I actually really like this game.
I do too. I think to me, this is much more interactive than Mysterium.
Yeah.
And I prefer that because Mysterium can get a little dull when you're focusing on each individual person has to make their decision. Being the ghost in Mysterium, there's a huge gap in your activity.
I cannot see the chat. I can see nothing on those screens.
Because your glasses are bad?
It's so tiny. So yeah, I guess. I mean, we did say we needed to go get...
We do.
Our eyes checked
I
again.
wanted to go before the beach, but no money.
No money for health.
Because if we go to the eye doctor and the eye doctor tells us our prescriptions are bad, we both have to get new glasses.
New glasses and new contacts. Because
Yeah.
I wear contacts at the beach.
Alright.
Alright. Okay.
So if you're hearing that we're broke as hell, we're too proud for GoFundMe, so this is how we're trying to make money and it isn't working.
Alright, well.
We're looking for a sugar person, and it could be you.
A sugar person.
It's not gender specific. You got money, I need it, I'll look pretty for you.
You might want to start by that one before you ask for the money.
What? Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. The policeman's a thief. Make it pink. Make it blue. She's a whore. The shade.
Okay. I say we start with the same kind of thought process.
I'm gonna be honest with you all. The only reason that I didn't do this on my first turn, I thought I made it too easy.
And then you regretted it from that point on.
No, we won.
Okay. So
Elephant.
I'm not opposed to. I think that's just another one of the guys. I'm not opposed to that actually.
Chacos. Oh, we didn't change up any of these?
Mm-mm.
Looking for romance. Megan definitely made some of these people gay. 2 women.
But there's a policeman.
Yeah. Cops can't be gay. Jesus Christ.
Just stop here. Just stop right there.
That's not true. Cops can be gay.
I think that this is one of the men. And I'm going to go with him instead of the guy with the glasses because Megan thinks the guy with the glasses is creepy.
What cops can't be are good people, so thief works. Even though I believe that it's still, shouldn't say it on the internet. Or is not one of these options. The animal lover. Switch the emphasis. None of these things make sense for what's out here.
Well, two of them we're just guessing at because we don't really have anything to go on.
In my experience, you only carry your heels back home like that if you're drunk.
Do you often carry your heels
Your
home?
heels home.
No, but Megan does.
No, I don't.
I've seen other people do. Why the fuck is it the gardener?
What else would it be?
I don't know. There's an elephant. There's ashes. There's an empty table.
There's actually not an empty table, there's an empty chair.
Empty chairs and empty tables. Empty chairs and empty tables.
Porcelain unicorn. Art connoisseur.
Sure, because we have a whole lot more to go on. You want to just go with this for right now?
I don't like the gardener. I don't think it makes sense.
I don't think we have any idea what it could be right now.
Empty chairs and empty tables.
Sure.
No more.
There you go.
Where else do you get a bowl like that and a ceramic elephant?
I don't think it has to do with that. I think it's just trying to tell us it's a guy.
You're making an assumption based on a shadow. I'm making something that's actually colored.
Are you?
Yeah, we're locked in.
8.
Okay.
Definitely not 8.
8.
4.
Yeah.
5. Okay. I think we have. So I think we have these 3 people right for sure. I think it's this. I think it is this. And I think it is this. I think either we have these 2 correct, or one of these and this.
First of all, we shouldn't be putting tiles out until she lays the cards down.
Oh yeah, you're right.
We also shouldn't be talking while she's looking at her cards.
Ignore what I just said. What we could do though, we could find out was she talking about the elephant or the shadow.
That seems like a waste of Lisa's talents.
All right. Bye, Leo.
Grace Kelly had a lot to offer the world, but mostly that song.
She.
Are you talking about
He's talking about Mika.
Mika?
I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be by the sky, I could be purple, I could be
You start out way too high.
How else are you gonna get the squeak voice?
You can still get there, but you just started out too high.
I got there and I started tonight. Deep. Can't put out the tiles until she's done.
Remember, you have 3 of the things. It's a game of romance. I say
Yeah.
we use him to make her discard this one to actually give us something in this square.
Can I draw up to my full 8?
Yes.
Okay.
Because right now we have
We
nothing
have
to
nothing.
go on. Can we do that?
Yeah.
While she does that,
Mm-hmm.
like, I think 1, 2, 3. Where is that? I think this was 4.
Well, I think 5 is the guy.
Because another shadow.
Right. I think it's a guy, and I think it's an athlete, and I think that the yellow woman is the animal lover for 2 reasons now.
This because of the animal, obviously. And also lovers in the background.
Yes.
Do I just discard all of these?
No, you keep them for the next round, and you draw one more.
I think that that's the writer. The reason why I'm saying that is that there's papers on the desk,
Can I see the
and
card?
there's
Put a trap door.
hmm?
What did we say previously? The art connoisseur, which isn't right. Yeah, that sounds fine.
I think if we go with the assumption that that was right,
Mm-hmm.
it's these 4 and that are our 5.
Right.
I agree with you. Animal over there. Could be athlete.
But if it's not athlete, I don't know what it is.
Yeah. Unless he happens to be the photographer and she's using the picture to get the photographer.
I don't think so. I think the only other one that I have an inkling for, I really think that Megan wants some of these women to be gay. I think that this is a very good possibility. I just don't know where to put it.
But that's if she drew that tile.
Right. Are we locked in?
Yeah.
Yes. Oof.
You think that, like,
No, I think it's this one. I think this is right.
what I'm saying, are you saying you think this is this?
No, I think if this is one, it's the yellow. Maybe, well, no, hold on. It could be that one. Because of the chocolates and the roses.
But also just keep that lady just having to be in those 2 pictures.
That's also a possibility. But we don't know what the cards are.
So I think we're right about the thief. I think we're right about the 4 people.
Yeah.
But we should probably stop talking until she puts out cards.
Yeah, you are really bad about that.
Slate?
Yep.
We should use these 2 this time.
Well. Let's see what the cards are first. Doo-doo-doo-doo. This is weird music.
She doesn't want us to go to the 4th round.
Well, Grace Kelly, it looks like through these binoculars that there's quite a few things happening in our neighborhood. Look there, across the way, that older couple. They're fucking on the fire escape.
That was my Jimmy Stewart voice.
I can't reach. A.
That's A?
No.
B.
B. A. No. No. I gave them to you face down.
You also gave me these two face down.
C. D.
So, first, I think this is completely correct. I think she's just doing that because she had nothing to give us on that. This I think is here. I think this goes here.
You do think it goes there?
Oh yeah. Bed with flowers. That girl here. There's a woman here. Lovers.
So we got 6 right. 4 for the people, 5 for the thief.
Which means one of the other things was correct.
Athlete or writer. Neither of these two. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing about this that says athlete.
Yeah, nothing at all. I think that this is the writer.
Why is she yelling though?
Hmm? Storytelling.
Oh, because she put these both face down.
Mm-hmm. I think she just didn't want to use another thing.
I'm just waving at people.
Virtuoso?
That's the only thing that kind of comes to my mind.
It's not the. If this is right, it's not the athlete.
There's nothing in that speaks.
Photographs.
That's the other thing we could do is just do photographer. That's a very good possibility. Because he is him. And then maybe photograph and photograph are what we're going with.
It could be paintings though.
But I think if it was art connoisseur, there'd be more.
I was just being an asshole. I kind of want to. Yeah.
Although, now it could be art connoisseur because there's also comedy tragedy mask, which is one of the arts.
Yeah, but can you be a connoisseur of theater?
Yes, absolutely, and also a music connoisseur. I'm actually leaning towards the art connoisseur.
Hey, listen, I'm just glad they're gay. Locked in.
Just glad they're gay.
8.
Woo! Very disappointed that you all didn't get.
What?
I have one set that's very clever, and I'm upset that neither of you got it.
Okay, what was it?
This one. You were correct that the man was just the man.
Yeah.
However, there was a double meaning there. Because you had the art here, and you're right, it did have the...
Comedy tragedy mask.
Yes, but this here
looks so much like that really famous painting of the guy
Like
rolling out in
apples?
the apple. Yeah, so I put him down because I was like, ooh, art connoisseur. So it was like my very clever little move here. I really thought you all were going to get this one off straight off the bat. You didn't.
I didn't want to assume anyone's orientation without any evidence.
Well, the reason I thought you were going to get it is because we had had this one in a previous game used for her.
I don't make connections like that. Every game is fresh.
Stonemason.
Stonemason. I'm impressed that you all. I was really worried because you put out the purple guy first. And I was like, no.
And then I realized the reason why I changed it is because, like, you get to pick the people, and I know you think that the guy's creepy no matter what anyone says, so you're not going to choose him out of your own volition.
It's fair.
All right.
Is she a prostitute?
What?
She's not a
No.
prostitute.
Look at all that money, though. Bed money.
She has an OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Mrs. Scary Guy is the wife of a
Thermal.
traveling salesman. He makes bank.
I don't think that's true.
Just saying.
Or she gets lonely while her husband is away, and she's a madam.
She touches herself with money. Oh, I guess your thing makes sense too.
All right. Switch over to the. There we go. All right. Let's find someone to raid.
Friday, we're going to be here. Jared from Lonely Hero Games is going to be with us. Anna is going to be with us. Maybe even Taylor's going to be with us. We're going to be playing Bank Heist. It's been like 3 years since we played Bank Heist the first
2019.
time. Yeah, it's been.
Has it seriously been that long?
Yeah.
It's been 3 years since we played Bank Heist. The first time when Jared and the other guy came on to introduce Bank Heist to us, Lonely Hero Games' first Kickstarter, they came to us. We're cool people, and now Jared's coming back with Bank Heist. We're gonna play it on the table.
It wasn't until that night did we realize maybe it was kind of weird to invite these people to our house.
We don't know you. But luckily, Jared and Chris,
Luckily they're great.
the guys from Lonely
Yeah.
Hero, have become really good friends of ours.
It's always really nice to see Jared and Chris. Plus, Jared and Chris are doing a con in October down where Jared is from at Glade Springs Resort. It's called Glade Games Gathering, which I think is going to be a whole lot of fun.
Alliteration.
There's I think Jared has a mind for activities, and he is very invested in board games in the community. So I think that anything that they put together is going to be really well done for board game people.
That's at the resort.
It's at
isn't
Glade
it?
Springs, yeah. So I'm really looking forward to October when we can go do stuff with them. But yeah, we'll have Jared talk about it more when he's here on Friday. So join us on Friday for Bank Heist. Bank Heist is a really, really great game. I wish we could play it more. The biggest drawback is that you have to have 5 people to play it. But it's an excellent game. I love playing it at conventions. I love playing it with people I've never met before because it's really fun to just get really aggressive and start accusing people of being shitheads when you don't know them.
It's also very fun to play with your families because they get very offended.
Yes. When we not was it PAX? Yeah, it was PAX. Not this past year, the year before, 2021 PAX. We were at a gathering, and Jared and Chris brought Bank Heist, and they had a bunch of people at the table, and all I just heard was people just yelling my name, and I went over and played Bank Heist with a bunch of people that I didn't know, zero knowledge about any of the people playing the game, and
Isn't that where you first met Grant?
yes. We played Bank Heist, and I ended up winning because I was just an asshole to everybody, and when they tried to kill me, I just like, nope.
See, I remember playing with Polly and Bobby, but I remember that game specifically, not because of Polly and Bobby, but because poor Sonny
Sonny got twist ties.
Silence.
Silence, twist tied and shot.
and not twist tied.
Zip tied.
Zip tied.
Twist tied is
Twist tied.
it's a very different thing.
Yeah, but it's hard to get out of a twist tie. But you gotta like do like 3 or 4 of them together, so it makes it weaker. So you probably could get out of it.
All right, we're gonna raid our friend Benita. They are doing something. Hold on, what are
They're doing something.
Something called happy hour.
Yeah, but right now they're talking to, I believe, a guy named Matthew and our friend Bree from Lucky Duck Games.
Oh.
So if you ever want to know who Bree is, they are a guest on the stream tonight. So we're gonna say hello to them. We love you guys, and we'll be back here on Friday.
Follow us on all the social. I know you were ending, but we didn't say that. We haven't said this the whole time. Follow us on all of our socials. Go join our Discord. Check out our YouTube channel. Curse of Strahd is next Monday, so make sure you're getting caught up. Now we're getting into that. You got a lot to catch up on stage. I would say, what do you guys think? Definitely the last 2 sessions of Curse of Strahd are really good to watch.
I think all of them are good to watch, but sure.
Okay, well, whatever.
A lot happened on the last one, so.
I really liked the Hag episode.
Derek, was it last night or? I think it was last night when you came and you were like, you got really mad at Rictavia.
When we got home from the stream, Megan basically just went to bed, and I was like, I gotta decompress. And when I walked in there, she was still a little salty. But yeah, go check out our YouTube. Check out all the stuff on there. I think maybe we'll post this one on YouTube. I think this was a pretty good demo of Rear Window.
I really like this a lot.
I do. I like Rear Window. I think it's a really
was
solid
not
game.
expecting to enjoy this game, and I really enjoyed it. All right, let's rate our friend Benita.
Yes.
Yeah, we're ready, Benita. We love you guys. We'll see you guys on Friday. Have an amazing rest of your week. Bye, guys.
Love each other. What happened to peas?
Bye.
Derek, you have to push the
Derek,
button.
you have the thing.
You have to push the button. You have to push outro.